The Socratic method, named after the ancient Greek philosopher Socrates, is a foundational approach to philosophical inquiry. Before we dive in, if you find this content valuable, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below. It truly helps us grow. Now, let's get started. Socrates, who lived in Athens from 470 to 399 BCE, did not leave any written records of his teachings. Therefore, our understanding of the Socratic method largely relies on the dialogues written by his student Plato. The nature of Socratic method. The Socratic method, an enduring hallmark of philosophical inquiry, is a profound journey into the depths of knowledge, characterized by the art of questioning and critical thinking. Named after the ancient Greek philosopher Socrates, this method remains influential today, despite its origins dating back to the 5th century BCE. At its core, the Socratic method is a quest for truth through dialogue. Unlike didactic teaching, where knowledge is imparted authoritatively, Socrates' approach involved fostering intellectual exploration by posing questions and engaging in dialectical exchanges. Rather than offering definitive answers or imposing his beliefs, Socrates acted as a midwife to his interlocutors' ideas, helping them give birth to their own understanding. The essence of the Socratic method lies in its ability to unearth underlying assumptions and stimulate critical thinking. Socrates believed that genuine wisdom begins with the acknowledgement of one's ignorance. Through a form of intellectual humility, he encouraged individuals to examine their beliefs, question received wisdom, and embark on a journey of self-discovery. Socratic dialogues, famously recorded by Plato, showcase this method in action. These dialogues often revolve around ethical, epistemological, and metaphysical questions, with Socrates as the eternal questioner. His relentless pursuit of clarity and truth is exemplified by his iconic phrase, "I know that I am intelligent because I know that I know nothing." The Socratic method's enduring relevance lies in its capacity to foster critical thinking, self-reflection, and open dialogue. It serves as a timeless reminder that the journey of philosophical inquiry is as significant as the destination, encouraging us all to embark on our own intellectual odysseys in the pursuit of wisdom. Irony and ignorance. One of the central features of the Socratic method is Socrates' claim to ignorance. He famously declared, "I know that I am intelligent because I know that I know nothing." This apparent humility was a strategic move to encourage others to question their own knowledge and beliefs. Socrates believed that genuine wisdom begins with the recognition of one's ignorance. Elenchus and cross-examination, unmasking truth through dialogue. Elenchus, an integral aspect of the Socratic method, is a potent tool of intellectual discovery. Through cross-examination, Socrates employed Elenchus to expose the inconsistencies and contradictions within his interlocutors' beliefs. By skillfully crafting questions, he led them to confront the limitations of their knowledge, often leaving them in a state of perplexity. This process, rather than being an exercise in humiliation, was a catalyst for deeper understanding. Elenchus forced individuals to critically reassess their convictions and embark on a quest for more coherent and rational beliefs. It exemplifies the Socratic commitment to the relentless pursuit of truth through the crucible of dialogue. Example 1. The Euthyphro Dilemma, unveiling ethical complexity. In Plato's dialogue Euthyphro, the Socratic method is vividly illustrated through a profound exploration of the nature of piety and impiety. Socrates, known for his relentless pursuit of knowledge, encounters Euthyphro, a self-assured priest who claims to possess expertise in matters of piety. This dialogue serves as an exemplary demonstration of the Socratic method's power to unearth complexity and challenge conventional wisdom. Socrates initiates the conversation by asking a seemingly straightforward question: is the pious loved by the gods because it is pious, or is it pious because it is loved by the gods? This query sets the stage for the Euthyphro Dilemma, a perplexing ethical quandary that continues to intrigue philosophers to this day. The dilemma boils down to two possible interpretations. If the gods love what is pious because it possesses inherent moral qualities, then piety exists independently of divine approval. Alternatively, if something is pious solely because the gods love it, then piety becomes arbitrary, subject to the whims of the divine. Socrates' Elenctic method skillfully guides Euthyphro through these options, revealing the inherent complexities of the question. Instead of providing a definitive answer, the dialogue leaves both participants in a state of aporia, acknowledging the difficulty of reaching a clear resolution. The Euthyphro dilemma exemplifies the Socratic method's capacity to dissect abstract concepts, expose underlying assumptions, and inspire a deeper examination of ethical principles. This enduring philosophical conundrum continues to stimulate discourse on the nature of morality and the relationship between ethics and religion, highlighting the enduring relevance of the Socratic method in challenging and enriching our understanding of fundamental issues. Inductive reasoning. Socratic dialogues often feature inductive reasoning, where general principles are derived from specific examples. Socrates would take concrete instances and, through a process of questioning and analysis, arrive at broader concepts or definitions. Example 2. The Socratic quest for virtue, Plato's Meno. Plato's Meno is a pivotal dialogue that showcases the Socratic method in its relentless pursuit of knowledge, specifically in the realm of virtue. In this dialogue, Socrates engages Meno, a nobleman, in an exploration of the nature of virtue, leading to a remarkable demonstration of the Socratic method's transformative power. The dialogue begins with Meno posing a seemingly simple question: can virtue be taught? Socrates responds not with a direct answer but with a series of probing questions. He first asks Meno to provide a definition of virtue, which Meno does with confidence. However, Socrates, far from accepting this definition, subjects it to rigorous scrutiny, exposing its inadequacies and contradictions. Through a process of Elenctic questioning, Socrates guides Meno in recognizing the limitations of his initial understanding. Meno is compelled to acknowledge his own ignorance regarding virtue, a humbling experience central to the Socratic method. Instead of providing answers, Socrates helps Meno realize that true knowledge often begins with an admission of one's own lack of knowledge. This dialogue ultimately leads to a state of aporia, where both Socrates and Meno find themselves in intellectual perplexity. Rather than being a failure, this state of doubt is a hallmark of the Socratic method, serving as a catalyst for further inquiry and self-reflection. The Meno dialogue demonstrates that the Socratic method is not a mere tool for philosophical debate but a profound journey of self-discovery and intellectual growth. Through relentless questioning and the pursuit of clarity, Socrates encourages individuals to engage in a lifelong quest for wisdom and virtue, emphasizing that the path of inquiry is as valuable as the destination. Ethical and epistemological implications. The Socratic method has profound ethical and epistemological implications. Ethically, it encourages humility and self-examination as individuals come to terms with their own ignorance and biases. Epistemologically, it challenges conventional wisdom and encourages the pursuit of knowledge through critical inquiry. Example 3. The trial of Socrates, Plato's Apology. In Plato's Apology, we see Socrates defending himself in the Athenian court against charges of corrupting the youth and introducing new deities. His defense speech is a masterclass in the Socratic method. He argues that his role as the gadfly of Athens was to awaken and challenge the citizens' complacency. Socrates maintains that he is not guilty of impiety and that his commitment to philosophical inquiry and the pursuit of wisdom is a service to the city. The Socratic method, as elucidated through Plato's dialogues, remains a cornerstone of philosophical inquiry. It embodies the pursuit of knowledge through humble self-examination, rigorous questioning, and the relentless pursuit of truth. Its legacy endures as a powerful tool for critical thinking and ethical reflection, challenging us to continually question our assumptions and beliefs in the quest for wisdom.